I'm Katiana. I'm a licensed acupuncturist and the lead acupuncturist at Heavenly Bodies Clinic. Today we're going to be talking about how you can help yourself if you're suffering from depression. The body's energy is all part of what traditional Chinese medicine treats. Acupuncture using needles is a valuable source for treating depression. But you can treat yourself at home as well using the acupuncture points with acupressure. And I have a patient here today who is suffering from depression. I'm going to show you on her where it is that she can treat herself for the depression. The acupuncture points are very easy to find. On your scalp, at the corners of your hairline, and typically your hairline will go down and come up. At the point, at the corners where it comes up, each one of those points right in the hairline, just a tiny bit, is the acupuncture point. Then you go directly in the center of the scalp at the hairline again, and that's another acupuncture point. Then divide this point at the center from the point at the corner of the hairline. Midway is the other acupuncture point that we're going to be using. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points that we're going to be using acupressure for depression. Now, when depression causes different symptoms in different people, sometimes it causes fatigue, other times it causes obsessive thinking where you just have the same thoughts over and over again. Sometimes it's in the morning, sometimes it's in the evening. So whatever your depression is, you can treat it with these points. And you want to take your fingers and just press on those points and hold. And press hard enough that you can feel your fingers creating a slight indentation in your scalp, and you can feel it actually on the bone. And hold that point. Under your fingers, you'll begin to feel a pooling of energy. And when you release, slowly, the energy will begin to flow through the acupuncture meridians and the points that go around the head and wrap and down into the face, relieving some of the tension from your head internally as well. So those were the points at the outside edges. Let's move in to the points midway and do the same process and hold. Again, you use your strongest fingers. If you're pressing on yourself, you may even have noticed that you get some relief if you just take your hand and press like this. That is using acupressure. It's a wonderful technique. When you're laying down, you have a bit more of a relaxation attitude, and that's very good as well. If you can get a friend or a spouse or another caring person to help you with this treatment, that's even better. All right, let's add a second step to this and turn. We're going to look at where the hairline follows. Again, we want to be just in the hairline on the bony ridge at the back of your scalp. It's called the occipital ridge. Just follow along. Anywhere along that ridge you're going to find relief if you just hold, press, keep that pressure on there nice and tight, and slowly release. And you'll be able to feel the energy begin to flow through that area. The meridians wrap the head many times over, and there are a lot of points on the head that communicate that energy to the brain. And that's what we want to resolve. We want to get that energy moving through the body to resolve any trapped thoughts in your head. Then you can continue to move around the occipital ridge. You may notice that your finger will naturally fall into certain areas where there's a depression in the bone. And that's definitely an acupuncture point. That's definitely a place that you want to press. Nice and firm, using whatever finger on your hand is the strongest. Depending on the position, sometimes a thumb is stronger. I'm noticing as I'm demonstrating on this patient that when I get to the occipital ridge, my middle finger is much stronger, much easier, and much more comfortable to use in this position. And that's how you can treat yourself for depression.
To watch the other segments in this video series or for how-to videos on almost any other topic, visit monkeyseed.com.